A man was walking while dropping money on the ground. A poor girl selling bread saw this and said to him, "Your money is falling on the ground." But the man didn't pay attention to her. The poor girl called out to him again from behind, "This is your money." Being very honest, she picked up all the fallen money one by one. Leaving her bread behind, she followed the man straight to his house. As soon as she reached and knocked on the door, the man's servant opened it and asked, "Who are you?" The poor and honest girl asked, "Is your master at home?" Although the master was at home, the servant lied and said, "No, my master is not at home right now." The girl insisted on meeting him, but the servant didn't let her in. Instead, he asked, "What do you want with my master?" The poor girl showed him the money and said, "I want to return some money that your master dropped." Seeing the money, the servant quickly said, "Give it to me. I'll hand it over to him." He took the money from her. Then the girl said, "I am writing a note. Please give this to your master." In the note, she wrote that she had returned his lost money to his servant. She handed the note to him and left. But the servant, being greedy and dishonest, threw the note into the trash bin and kept the money for himself instead of giving it to his master. What he didn't know was that his master had seen everything. The master felt regret at his servant's dishonesty and went straight to find the girl. Meanwhile, when the girl returned to her spot, she saw that someone had stolen her bread. Saddened, she looked everywhere for it. But when she couldn't find it, she sat down crying over her misfortune. Just then, the man found her. As soon as the poor and honest girl saw him, she asked, "Did you get your money back?" The man replied, "What money?" The girl explained, "A little while ago you dropped some money here. I collected it and gave it to your servant at your house. Didn't he return it to you?" The man said, "No, my servant turned out to be greedy and dishonest. He didn't give me the money. That's why I've come to you for help." The girl asked, "How can I help you?" Then the man told her his plan to catch the servant red-handed. Meanwhile, the dishonest servant was sitting at home, happily thinking about how he would enjoy spending the money. Just then, the poor and honest girl came again and knocked at the door. When the servant opened it, she took out more money from her pocket and said, "These are your master's money. I've come to return them." Once again, the greedy servant took the money and drove her away. The girl quietly left. As the servant, overjoyed, was about to go inside with the money, his master caught him red-handed and said, "Aren't you ashamed of betraying your own master?" At that moment, the poor and honest girl also arrived. Seeing her, the servant fell to his knees and begged his master for forgiveness. The master said, "First, give me back all my money." The servant then pulled all the money from his pocket and returned it to him. Since the truth had been revealed, the master dismissed his dishonest servant and, in recognition of the girl's honesty, hired her in his house as a servant. He also gave her all the money. It is true. Honesty is the best policy. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video.